Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Bike Alex. Today, we're diving into one of the most anticipated motorcycles of 2025, the Harley Davidson Iron 883. This is not just a bike, it's a living legend reborn. The Iron 883 has always stood as a symbol of raw attitude, urban rebellion, and minimalist custom style. In 2025, Harley Davidson brings it back with subtle yet impactful updates, blending its iconic heritage with modern technology and performance. Whether you're a longtime Harley enthusiast or a curious rider looking for your next machine, stick around. We're breaking down everything from its design and performance to the ride quality, new features, and what makes the 2025 Iron 883 stand out in today's motorcycle scene. Engine and performance, the heart of a rebel. Let's talk performance, the real soul of any Harley. The 2025 Iron 883 is powered by the updated Evolution V-twin engine. It's still air-cooled, still punchy, and still packed with that unmistakable Harley rumble. However, the engine has been reworked to meet current global emission standards without losing its edge. Harley claims a bump in horsepower and torque. The new 883 puts out around 55 horsepower and 54 lb-ft of torque. That might not sound outrageous on paper, but in practice, it's more than enough for city sprints, highway cruising, and weekend canyon rides. The 5-speed gearbox remains, but shift feel has been improved. Gear changes are smoother and more responsive, especially in the lower range. Whether you're rolling through urban streets or hitting open roads, the 2025 Iron 883 delivers a satisfying punch and addictive growl. Pricing and competition, bang for the buck. Now let's talk price. The 2025 Harley-Davidson Iron 883 starts at around $10,999. That base price includes ABS and a standard blacked-out trim. Optional paint schemes, upgraded seats, and performance exhaust kits can push that number north of $13,000. In terms of competition, the Iron 883 squares off with bikes like the Indian Scout Bobber 60, the Yamaha Bolt R Spec, and even Royal Enfield's Super Meteor 650. While some of these competitors offer liquid-cooled engines or higher horsepower, the Iron 883 holds its ground with unmatched heritage, styling, and customization flexibility. It's not the most powerful bike in its class, nor the most advanced. But when it comes to soul, style, and the Harley legacy, it's unmatched. A quick history of the Iron 883. Before we crack into the nuts and bolts of the 2025 edition, let's rewind a bit. First introduced in 2009 as part of Harley's dark custom lineup, the Iron 883 quickly became a favorite for riders who wanted a stripped-down, no-nonsense, entry-level cruiser. Its blacked-out look, low-slung frame, and iconic peanut tank earned it a rebellious reputation. For over a decade, it was a go-to model for urban riders and custom builders alike. Though production paused in many markets due to evolving emission standards, Harley design, classic grit meets modern edges. The design of the 2025 Harley-Davidson Iron 883 pays homage to its roots while incorporating fresh touches for modern appeal. It still boasts that unmistakable iron silhouette, low, lean, and dripping in attitude. The blacked-out treatment continues to dominate, from the engine and exhaust to the forks and handlebars. Graphic options, including a retro-inspired flame pattern and a stealthy minimalist logo for purists. Harley also introduces an optional two-tone finish for the first time in the Iron 883's history. LED lighting is standard across the board. A redesigned round headlamp and integrated tail and signal lights add both form and function. Technology and instrumentation, less is more. Harley-Davidson has always been selective about technology on their Sportster models, and that holds true in 2025. But don't mistake simplicity for stagnation. The analog speedometer remains front and center, but it's now housed in a sleeker housing with an integrated digital readout displaying gear position, fuel range, trip meter, and RPM. It's clean, functional, and perfectly in tune with the Iron 883's minimalist style. New for 2025 is a standard USB-C charging port subtly hidden beneath the tank for phone or GPS use. Bluetooth connectivity and a Harley Davidson smartphone app allow for turn-by-turn navigation and ride tracking, features that can be toggled via a discrete handlebar switch. ABS is standard, and Harley has added traction control to this year's model, a welcome addition for both new riders and seasoned vets. Sound, the Iron Roar returns. Sound is an essential part of any Harley Davidson experience. The 2025 Iron 883 delivers that deep, signature rumble you expect, but with cleaner tuning and slightly reduced idle noise to meet noise regulations. Still, twist the throttle, and you'll hear that raw, mechanical thunder that made Harley Davidson famous. For those who crave more bark, Harley offers an optional Screamin' Eagle exhaust upgrade, street legal, but fierce enough to turn heads at every stoplight. Who's it for? The Iron Rider Profile. So, who exactly is the 2025 Iron 883 for? If you're a new rider seeking a gateway into the Harley-Davidson world, this is an ideal starting point. It's approachable, affordable, and carries authentic Harley soul without the bulk or intimidation factor of the big tourers. If you're an urban commuter who values style as much as substance, the Iron 883 fits like a glove. And for returning riders or older fans who miss that old-school raw Harley experience, the 2025 Iron brings it back, updated for today. It's a lifestyle machine. A rebellion machine. And for the right rider, it's a soulmate on two wheels. Final verdict, is the Iron 883 still relevant in 2025? Here's the big question, is the Iron 883 still relevant in 2025? Absolutely. It's not trying to be the fastest or the most high-tech bike on the road. It knows exactly what it is, a dark, gritty, mechanically visceral street machine that stays true to the spirit of old-school riding. It's about attitude, not analytics. Feeling, not figures. In an age of electric bikes and futuristic dashboards, the Iron 883 reminds us why we fell in love with motorcycling in the first place: the sound, the smell, the freedom, and the thrill of the ride. Harley Davidson didn't reinvent the Iron 883 for 2025. They refined it, respectfully, subtly, and smartly. Outro, your thoughts. And that wraps up our deep dive into the 2025 Harley Davidson Iron 883. If you enjoyed this breakdown, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more in-depth motorcycle content. Are you thinking about picking up the 2025 Iron 883? Are you a longtime fan of the platform? Or do you think it's time Harley took bigger risks with its smaller cruisers? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, ride safe, stay free, and keep that throttle twisted. This is Bike Alex, signing out.